Good day, everyone. I am Daniel Terblanche, a third-year BA Law student. Now, I've been asked, what is my favorite memory from welcoming? And I think many of my fellow students will say something quite similar. I would say my most favorite memory was the Dream Walk. Now, the Dream Walk is that very special moment where you all get together with your fellow newcomer students. And what's most memorable for me is walking down that absolutely beautiful street with all the trees on the side. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, before you walk, you're given a little card. On that card, you get to write something that you'd like to achieve. Many different things. What do you seek to do at Stellenbosch University? It really puts things in perspective. I mean, you're on an absolutely spectacular journey that's going to mean so much now and in the future. So on that card, well, I remember what I wrote, but I'd rather not share. But I remember what I wrote there. And then, of course, as you walk down that lovely road, you get to choose a tree. And that tree, it's weird, you'll always remember which tree was yours. You put that card in there with all the lights shining. It's a gorgeous moment that really encapsulates that first few steps as a martyr. As a former member of the Students' Representative Council, specifically responsible for the special needs portfolio, I have quite a bit of insight into the support that Stellenbosch University can provide to ensure that its learning environment is inclusive. Now, as a student with a disability on campus, you can be sure there's support of the disability unit. Now, we are very lucky at our university to have such a committed group of staff members who are there to support students with disabilities. Whether it comes to your academic requirements, for example, writing tests, you might need the use of a computer or the use of a concession, for example, extra writing time. Stellenbosch University has all in its power to ensure that you are catered for as a student with a special learning need. I myself, as a student with a disability, do make use of these concessions, whether it be the use of a computer or extra writing time. It definitely can make a difference. At university, one must always remember, yes, there are absolutely fun times, but of course academics also take a priority. Should you require that extra support, it's very important that you reach out to the university's caring staff. So yes, that's a very interesting question. When it comes to my best memory or my favorite student experiences outside of the classroom, I think there are many. I must say though, as a first-year student, I arrived on campus with a notepad in the one hand and the student constitution in the other. Perhaps says quite a bit about me, but I wanted to make a difference on campus. And I'm very glad to say that as a student with a disability in my first year at my residence, there was a Res Ed session which was about disabilities. At that session, it was the first time where I expressed to my fellow residents that I indeed have a disability, and that was really a pivotal moment in my life. From my first year then, about the third term, I became the special needs manager of the SLC, a position which I've now held for 2 consecutive terms. And I must say, what it's allowed me to do, and my favorite experience, is helping other students who also have disabilities to really see how we collectively overcome the challenges we face, not only on campus, but in life. I think for me, seeing my fellow students grow, but also forming meaningful connections. I mean, your university life is important because it isn't just about the books. It isn't just about, Stellenbosch has a lot of things to offer, but it's really also about forming that interpersonal connection. And although when you're away from the books, it's sometimes difficult to find the time always, it is so very important because it's those memories that you make with your friends, with your fellow peers, that will last with you for a lifetime.